In this video lecture, I'm going to teach you about logical operators in C programming language. So, we've learned about other operators. Then, in this video, we'll be looking at logical operators. So logical operators really, just like in them is, you must be logical in thinking for you to be able to understand how this works. But it is very easy to understand if you're going to implement what you will learn at the end of this video lecture. So let's look at some of these examples of these. So we have something called AND. This is double AND sign. So this AND helps you to check if the operand at the left-hand side and the right-hand side are exactly the same. So if both are exactly the same, then the condition is true. So the next one is, this is called a pipe. I think it is called a pipe. So this means all. It's called all if the left-hand operand or the right-hand operand is equal to a specific condition, then each one of them that meets it will make the condition to be true. So you don't require both left and right operands to exactly meet the condition. So any one of them that meets the condition, we go ahead and execute it. So the next one is not and. So this not sign reverses the and. So where you have and you put a not there, it reverses the result. Let's go ahead and implement an example here so I can be able to understand that. So I'll go ahead and comment this right now. Let's go ahead and still make use of the x, y, and z variables we created. So yx still remains 10 and y still remains 20. Then z still remains unknown. So I will go ahead and then write a condition and say if x, let's go ahead and say if x and y is equal to 10. So if x and y is equal to 10, and in this condition, only x is 10 and y is not 10. So if x and y is equal to 10, we go ahead and print out and say print and say this is true. So this is true. Put a semicolon at the end and else. What if the condition is not met? Else we go ahead and say this is not true. Oh, this is false. Go ahead and run this. Let's go ahead and change this to this is false to be easier to understand. Alright, and let's run this code and check that out. So if x and y is equivalent, so this should be equivalent and not just on one sign. So this is false. So in this condition, x is 10 and y is 20. X and y is not equal to 10. So they are not the same. And what if we go here and change the y to be equal to 10? At this case, x and y are equal to 10. So I've currently changed the value of y, and let's run this code, and that will be this is true. You see that? So it says this is true. So you see how the logical operator works. Okay. So now I'm going to change this back to 20 And if you run the code, it will say this is false because x is 10 and y is 20. So in this case, I will show you how to use not. So let's go here and use not. So go right inside here and let's reverse this. And I'm going to close this right here. So close this. And then right inside here, go ahead and print not. And this is supposed to give us false, but it will go ahead and give us true. Run this code and check it out. This is true. You see that? Wow, I cruised that. Cruise this. Let's run this code again. So this is true. What happened here is that x and y, we checked if x and y is equal to 10, and that is supposed to give us this is false, but we added a not. Remember I told you about the not? It reverses the result. So immediately I added the not, it goes ahead and give us this is true. So it gives us the opposite. So this is what not condition does. Alright, so I'll go here and remove the not again because we don't need it at this time. Let's go here and look at other ones. So I've removed the parentheses here, and if I run the code again, it will go here and give me false. Okay, so this is false. Now the only way you can do this without using the not is when any of this condition meets this. So if x, I've go ahead and remove this and use double pipe here. It means if x or y is equivalent to 10, it will go ahead and print out true. Go ahead and run this code and check it out. You see that? So this is true. You can see that because y is not equal to 10, but x is equal to 10. So if I change this to 20, it will still give me true. Check it out. This is true. I can see that this is true right here. Now, what if I change that to 30? So let's go ahead and say if x, compare x differently now, if x is equal to 30, or if y is equal to 30, and this should give us false. Let's check it out. Say this is false. Okay, so now go ahead and close this, and let's make x to be equal to 10 and y still remains 30. Let's check it out. It will go to true. Say this is true. You see that? So if x is equal to 10 or y is equal to 30, this is true. So, in that same way, you can say if x is equal to 10 and y equal to 30, with that individually, and you still get this is false because both are not exactly the same. So, I believe that is really very easy. So, you can still put a pipe there and go ahead and put parentheses at the end, and instead of this to give you false, it will go ahead and give you, let's run this code and check this out. This is true because x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 30. Let's go ahead and use a not at the end, and this is going to change to false. Check it out. So this is false. You see that? The result has been altered and reversed. So go ahead and quiz this. I believe that you can be able to understand what logical operator does. And in programming right now, go ahead and practice through this extensively so that you can be able to master that and be able to implement more in future. And if you have any question on this video lecture, please use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.